Hi, I'm Tax Attorney Jeff Collins with a quick 2-minute primer to tax professionals on handling what we call the sensitive IRS audit. This will help keep you out of trouble. So you or your clients have been contacted by the Internal Revenue Service, and maybe you've already had your first meeting. The IRS agent will almost always want to meet with your client. Well, in most cases, you never want your client speaking to the IRS for any number of reasons. But if there is potentially an item on the tax return that has no reasonable basis, then this audit could be moved or referred to criminal investigations. Remember, the tax return is a statement made under oath to the truthfulness of the return. So you never want to allow your client to later make a statement to the IRS that might just incriminate him or her. Keep in mind that a real consequence of any confession to tax evasion or tax fraud could well include time in prison. Why would you let your client do that? Okay, so what do you need to do? Well, the smart CPA knows that this audit could become a criminal investigation. So you want to immediately prepare your client for criminal defense. And that means it's time to involve a lawyer. Why is that the next move? Well, because the IRS will issue a summons and someone has to defend your client's actions. If your client does appear and has to plead the fifth to avoid making incriminating statements, well, someone has to prepare for what happens next. And no, the CPA should never be that person. Just ask your malpractice insurance carrier or your state licensing agency. They will both agree. Look, no one likes hiring lawyers, but you know that this is the best advice you could give your client. Believe me, your client will appreciate your valuable knowledge about handling this sensitive audit. Plus, you'll help protect your client and the relationship and your practice.
We are Jones & Collins, assisting tax professionals throughout the United States. Call us today at 877-376-2292 to schedule a confidential one-on-one conference. Protect yourself.